Hello, friends. I am so excited to announce that my brand new single, Paradise, Texas, dropped today. If you have been watching my Worship Wednesday live streams, then you know this has been a really long journey, and it has been like a lot has happened. This song was supposed to have released a long time ago, and I'm so glad it got to release today. And I'm so excited to hang out with you guys and just talk about it, and I'll play it for you. And let me say some hi to some people. Hello, Nick. Hello, Peter. Hello, Brian. And again, Facebook is probably going to do the thing where it doesn't show me that people are on, so let me get over to my computer here. But, okay, so what do you guys think? Have you heard it? Like, besides me doing it live at Worship Wednesday, have you heard the fully produced, full version of Paradise, Texas? Drop it in the comments and tell me what you think about Paradise, Texas, my brand new single. Oh my gosh, comments are showing up on my phone. That's so awesome. So that makes me happy. Now I can just share this. Hey, and if you guys want to share this too, that would be amazing. I would also love it if when we get off, you would share the link, share the song on your stories, share the song on your page, tag me in it, and I will reshare it and tag you back. And that way all of your friends get to see it, get to hear it, and that makes me happy, and I hope that'll make you happy. So yeah, let me know, drop in the comments, have you heard it and what you think of it, and also let me know where you're tuning in from. Clearly my single is called Paradise, Texas, and I'm in Texas. I guess I wouldn't have to be. That'd be kind of weird if I weren't in Texas when I released the song, I think, but so let me share this real quick on my page. And let me see what you guys are up to. So we'll share that on my page and we share it in the street team. Give me a second. Street team. And ta-da. So, all right, we got a bunch of people here. Very cool. Brian says you are gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you. Mark says, hi, Pamela from Montana. Hello, all the way up there in Montana. I bet you have changing leaves now that it's fall. We don't really get that so much in Houston, Texas. Richard says, congratulations, my friend. Thank you. I totally appreciate that. Brian says, I love your, does that mean song? You love my song? I hope so. Mark says, congrats. Richard says, I love it. Mark says, I love it. Amanda says, hi there. How are you? I am awesome. Brian says, I love your outfit. Thank you. I am trying out some new things for my upcoming photo shoot, so I'm glad you like this. I am totally, like, I'm in love with turquoise. It's my third favorite color. Kelly green is my favorite color, but I don't actually look really great in that color. And purple is my second favorite color, and I don't look really great in purple either. And turquoise is my third favorite color, and hot pink is my fourth favorite color. But I look good. I mean, I'm not trying to brag, but turquoise, I feel like it looks good on me, and I like it. So trying this out. Not sure if I like it with the halter and how the jacket doesn't quite cover that up. I'm not sure, but thank you. Thank you, Brian. Mark says, hello, Pamela. You're beautiful. I love it. You love the song. I'm so happy. Hannah says, hi, Pamela. Brian's from Flint, Michigan. Hannah says, I love the song. I'm from Arkansas. Hannah, I love that you love it. Thank you. Richard said, I listened to it many times today. He's from Fort Edward, New York. Joshua LeClaire says, hello, Pamela. Richard says, you always look gorgeous. Travis says, hey, what's up? How are you? You look pretty. Thank you so much. And Brian says, I love your leather jackets. And Joshua says, you look so beautiful and pretty. I have this thing about leather jackets. Like, I have a lot of jackets. They don't necessarily have to be leather jackets, but I love wearing them on stage. Like, it's just kind of my thing. I'm kind of like, put me in sequins and sparkles and the rocker jacket. I love, that's like kind of my look. So thank you so much. Irvin says hello, hi. And Brian Chambers, what's up? Hey. Hello, Marissa. Hi, sweetheart. Nick says you look good in your outfit. Thank you. All right, so Paradise, Texas. Let's chat about that song for a little bit. Again, the link is in the description. It's in my bio also on Instagram. It's all over my posts all over Facebook. So I hope that, as my dad likes to say, he wants everybody to go stream and download it 1,000,000 times. So that would make my dad very happy. And we all want my dad really proud of his daughter, right? So go stream and download 1,000,000 times for my dad. Real quick, let's see. Gary says, hello, Pamela. I'm Gary from Middlesboro, Kentucky, watching. Love your songs. Brian says, I would date you. Oh, mercy. Ashlyn, hello, sweetheart. Marissa says, hey, sorry for making a lot of accounts. I promise I won't have any. Girl, you can have as many accounts as you want. I have a lot of accounts. The Instagram that you're on is actually my personal. I have my music, but I started my music Instagram a lot later than my personal, like a lot later, because I didn't go solo as an artist until, well, several months ago. And so my Instagram, you're on my personal Instagram, and I just keep using that right now. But my Facebook, that's my music Facebook page. So I got a music Instagram too, personal Instagram. I've got my health coaching that I do Instagram. I have my vocal studio Instagram. I got a lot of Instagrams, girl. Clint, hello, Southern Ruckus Band. He has an awesome voice. My friend Clint is also a country artist. And Ashlyn says, how are you, beautiful? Lisa, hello. She says, hello Pamela. Brian says, I love your smile. And I'm so happy you guys have joined us today, joined me. I'm so happy for all the hearts, for all the likes, for all the comments. Tim says, hello from East Tennessee. Love watching you. I love having you here, Tim. Trevor says, hi, buddy, from Wichita, Kansas. Hey, Trevor, I'm so glad you could join us. Ashlyn says, how are you, beautiful? I am so happy to be here with you guys and to talk about Paradise, Texas. So keep dropping in the comments what you're doing, what you're up to, how much you love the song. Drop those hearts, likes, drop some emojis. I love that. Those make me happy. So Paradise, Texas actually came from, it's the title of a movie that I was in years ago. And I had it written down, like every artist that I know, and Clint, you can tell me if you do this too since you're on, keeps like a list, and it's on your phone nowadays, of titles and song lyrics and inspiration, just stuff to write songs from. And I had this title on my titles list forever because when I was in the movie Paradise, Texas, I thought that's just a really cool title. I really liked that title. And so I had it written down forever and ever. And so I'm gonna show you the DVD of the movie that it came from. I'm not gonna show you the actual movie, but I'll show you the DVD from. So anyway, here's the DVD. This is Paradise, Texas. This is where the title came from. This movie that I was in years ago, Paradise, Texas, with Timothy Bottoms and Cheryl Lee and Meredith Baxter and Ben Estes and Polly Bergen and y'all and 𝓟𝓪𝓶𝓮𝓵. So he was on Boy Meets World a long time ago. I used to like that show because I thought 𝓟𝓪𝓶𝓮, he played Hunter, and I thought he was really hot. So I got to be in a movie with some other cool actors. I mean, don't get me wrong. Meredith Baxter, she's a pretty big actress. But getting to work with 𝓟𝓪𝓶𝓮 made me so excited. Also, my character got demoted. This happens all the time. The cutting room floor. You never know what in a movie is getting cut until the movie comes out. So I've been in a few movies, and with this movie in particular, I actually knew ahead of time before the movie came out that my character got cut really small because their budget, they didn't have all the money to pay me. I still got paid, but you get paid more like the bigger part you have and the more lines you have. So they divvied up my lines to some of the other actors who were getting paid more than me. Hey, but I still got a paycheck. That was fine. And I still got to be in this movie, Paradise, Texas, and I still wrote the title down. And here we have, years later, my song. And when the movie came out, I got to go to here's my ticket. You can't really see it all that well. It's worn from the sun because I keep it in my music room, like right where the sun from the window shines on it and fades it. But a private viewing at a really cool theater in Houston. So I went to that with my dad and got to watch the movie Paradise, Texas at a private viewing and at a really cool theater in Houston. So I still have that ticket stub from April 24th, 2006. That is how long ago I was in this movie, Paradise, Texas. That was about how long I've had that title written down. Forever. Yeah. Oh, right. Amanda's watching from Niagara Falls, New York. You know what? I have never been there. I've been to, my aunt lives in New York, and I've been to a few places in New York, but I've always wanted to go to Niagara Falls, in particular to go to the falls. So I hope you've been there, Amanda, because sometimes people don't go to touristy places. Like, there's some places in Houston I've never been. Richard says, I'm so very happy for you. Frank says, hello there from Midland, Texas. Hello to another Texan. Brian's watching TV. All right. Joshua says DVD. Erin says, nice hair. Brian says, I love Boy Meets World. So you watched Boy Meets World. You remember Topanga? Corey, Topanga, Hunter, and then there was the big brother, Eric. All the names I can remember. I watched that show all the time when I was younger, but I watched it because I thought 𝓟𝓪𝓶𝓮 as Hunter was really attractive, and I got to be in the movie with him. Richard says, I love it there. Niagara Falls, you love it there? All right, I'm catching up here. Let's see. Okay. Marissa says, I love your song. I'm so glad. Thank you, girl. And let's see. Peter says, any more music coming out? Well, great question. I just dropped the song. So give it a little bit. I mean, I have songs, but Paradise, Texas, it's not even been out for 24 hours. So let's let that have some time. But yeah, I have songs, Peter. I have more music eventually. Marissa, I gotta go, but it was nice talking to you. All right, enjoy your Friday and have an amazing weekend, sweetheart. And I can't wait for more of your music. I can't wait for you to hear more of my music either. Thank you, Marissa. My good friend Twan joined, and he is a contemporary Christian music artist So you can actually go look him up. 𝓜𝓪 is spelled T-Q-U-A-N, 𝓜𝓪 Moore. You can find his music. I got to sing on some of his tracks years ago. That was really, really fun. He's awesome and such an amazing family. And Amanda, I've been there all the time. Niagara Falls, awesome. And Richard says, I love looking at you because you have beautiful eyes and face. Thank you, thank you. Mr. 𝓟𝓪𝓶𝓮𝓵𝓪 just joined. Hello. Brian says, I hope that you do a concert on Facebook Live. Well, every Wednesday, I do Worship Wednesday, where I sing hymns and contemporary Christian songs and some of my originals there. So every single Wednesday, you can come hang out for a virtual concert every week. Have some water. So the song Paradise, Texas is not necessarily about Texas. And I say this a lot on my Worship Wednesdays when I do the song. And Richard says, Worship Wednesday is awesome. Glad you like it. I'm glad you're there. Mr. 𝓟𝓪𝓶𝓮 says, you're an angel. God bless you. Well, there are angels all around us. I'm not an angel. I'm definitely not an angel. I have a song that says that too. I'm not an angel. But thank you for the compliment. And oh, my sweet girl Shannon, she's one of my former vocal students. She lives in LA. She's amazing. So I wrote the song because you love where you live because you love the people you're with. You love where you live because you love who you're with. And I moved a lot growing up. I didn't grow up anywhere. People are like, where'd you grow up? Well, I didn't grow up anywhere. And so that's kind of weird for me to say. Like, it's really when people have like friends that they've grown up with, they've known their whole life. I can't say that. I didn't grow up with the same people my whole life. So that is one of the things that this song is about. Like, I bounced around a lot because my dad was in oil and gas, and military brass move the most, and oil and gas moves like the second most, and we moved around a lot. And drop in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. You like moved around a lot, so you didn't really get to stick with the same friends. Oh man, it's so different now. Like with the social media, you get to be in contact a whole lot more, but I didn't have that. I didn't get to like FaceTime my friends when I was 7 or 13 or whatever. And so having moved around a lot, I can say I love Florida so much. And I've lived there twice, and when I lived there, I was missing Texas. I've lived in Texas twice, and I was missing Texas because I love barbecue. Now that I have MS, I can't eat barbecue or Mexican food. I have to be really super strict with my diet and modify everything. So modify how I make recipes, and so I can eat some Mexican food, some barbecue, but it's so not the same. And then when I'm not in Florida, I'm missing Cuban food. I live in South Florida. Well, South Florida. Cuban food is so good. Anyway, so that's where the idea for me, you love where you live because you love the one you're with. And says also, one of the lines is, you can bet your life it's a real good life if you got a good hand to hold. Now, also, that is because we have Texas Hold'em poker, and I don't play poker. I'm probably would be pretty terrible at it. I don't really play games like that. I don't play any card games at all. But Texas Hold'em is kind of a big deal, right? So it's a kind of a play on words. You can bet your life it's a real good life if you got a good hand to hold, like you're holding the deck of cards. And so again, you can love where you live if you love the person you're with, or if you love the people you're with. So that's the idea of the song. Mr. Red6 says, you have a great personality. Sky joined. Hello. Gave me a happy face. And Amanda says, Brian says, I've been to Texas. And Amanda says, the nighttime is more pretty because the night show at the falls. I bet nighttime at Niagara Falls is gorgeous. Brian says, I'm still friends with my best friend. Man, I bet you guys, like, you grew up together. It's more like you grew up everywhere. Yeah, kind of. So, the song starts out on a red-eye flight, got a few more hours to go. The City of Angels sure was nice, but I sure am missing home. And I went to LA to do some songwriting with someone in my old band a couple years ago. Was it 2 or 3 years ago? 2 years ago? And LA, I have so many friends who live in LA, tons of friends who live in LA actually. And I love Malibu over there. And it's just, I don't live there. So that's where the beginning of the song starts. Sure, I'm missing home because that's not where I live, even though I was considering moving there at some point in my life. I mean, not now, but in the past, there was a time then we thought, like, hey, move to LA. It's a big music scene. It's actually a big pop music scene. Richard says they do colored lights over the falls at night and shoot off fireworks. Oh, sweet. Brian says, I've been friends with him since 2nd grade. That's really cool. And so I wrote this song. I had scheduled a songwriting session with someone who is an amazing songwriter. So we're going to co-write together. And I had also set it up to do this other thing. So I was going to Nashville to do this one thing and do my co-writing session. And then the co-writing session everything just got messed up. So I literally had to go back 2 weeks later to actually do the songwriting session after I had just been in Nashville. I mean, this is why Paradise, Texas has been so crazy. So we finally got to write it. And then over the summer, of course, like the pandemic. And so it happened, like one of the things that happened, it's like artists, there's like nothing for artists to do. Like all our shows got canceled, right? So we don't have any shows. So we're not playing, like it's Friday night and I'm not playing a show and I'm here hanging out with you guys. I wouldn't be able to do this if I had a show. And so all these artists are writing all these songs, writing a million songs. So now all the producers are busy and all the mixing engineers are busy and all the mastering engineers are busy. So then they're getting really super backed up. And Paradise, Texas, that I told you guys forever ago, if you've been joining on Worship Wednesday, it was supposed to drop June 25th. And it was probably in May that I was saying, hey, I can't wait for Paradise, Texas to come out. And then I had to be like, well, it's not going to come out on the day it was supposed to. Maybe it'll come out next week. And then I promised even. I was like, I promise it'll come out in July. And I don't like making promises I can't keep, but it wasn't up to me. And then it didn't get to come out in July. And then it didn't get to come out in August. And then it got to come out today, finally. So I'm so happy that Paradise, Texas is finally out. And I'm so glad that you guys are here hanging out with me. I love that. And let's see, so there are a couple of people who wanted to join on live real quick. I'll bring you on. Let's see. So Nick's still on. I'll bring you on for a second. You want to come on live for a second, Nick? We'll wait for that. So again, please download the song, stream the song a million times, especially today, because it really helps the algorithms, and that's what boosts it up in people's news feeds and helps editorial playlists on Spotify want to put you on their playlists. And if you have your own Spotify playlist and you put Paradise, Texas on there, then share that, tag me, and I will reshare that and I will follow your playlist. So there are all kinds of awesome things that you can do to help me as an artist and to help other artists. And Amanda, you were born at the Falls. Well, that's cool. I don't know what it's like to be born and grow up in one place, like I mentioned. Oops, I got rid of my comments. So I wanted to tell you about my co-writer. I think I got kicked off. Oh, no. Nick was able to join. Are you there? Hey, Nick. Pause due to poor connection. This is why I can't usually go live with other people, because my connection's just terrible. And usually, if it does let me go online with somebody else, it'll kick me off as soon as we disconnect. But so I was going to tell you about my co-writer. My co-writer, he is a 16-time Grammy nominated songwriter. Like, he's so good. And my favorite song of his, well, he's written for all the stars, all the country stars. He's written for Reba McEntire, who's one of my favorites. And my favorite song of his is for Diamond Rio, and it's called Beautiful Mess. And so that song was written by an amazing songwriter named Clay Mills, 16-time Grammy-nominated songwriter. So that's who I co-wrote Paradise, Texas with. And so all the good parts of the song are probably him, because he's the super pro, right? And yeah, I met him 5 years ago. He's super, super cool. And my old band has a song co-written with him that I love that song so much. And so I have a couple songs actually that Clay and I did, and I got to go hang out at his house and we wrote some music. So, speaking of, I would love to play the song for you. Now that I've told you all about it, told you about where the title came from. It came from a movie. I told you about my co-writer. I told you about all the chaos trying to get this song out. So I hope it does well. On Spotify, on YouTube, on Apple Music. I hope you guys love it. I hope you will share it with everybody. Stream it a million times like my dad says. And here's the song that we just released today, Paradise, Texas. I mean, maybe. Maybe. You know what also actually really helps? Like when you don't have a live band and you have to play it through your computer, it really helps if you actually have your sound system turned on. Oops, that was a mistake. All right. Hey, but live music, everybody. Live in my music room. stuff, crazy problems happen online. Crazy problems happen live in concerts too. So this is Paradise, Texas. On a red-eye flight, not a few long hours to go. Well, the city of angels sure was nice, but I sure am missing home. Too many strangers on a walk of fame, but where I come from, everybody knows my name. Ain't no Hollywood lights, but there's big stars in the sky. Oh, you could make a wish on first kiss, on lose track of time, on these old dirt roads, they're like streets of gold. You can bet your life it's a real good life if you got a good hand to hold. It may not look like much around here. We count our blessings, living in paradise, Texas. I like living in a place I can turn the radio on anytime, any day, or night, and find a country song. Nothing better than waving to Billy, to Johnny and June, me and you dancing in the Lone Star Room. Ain't no Hollywood lights, but there's big stars in the sky. Oh, you can make a wish on first kiss, on lose track of time, on these old dirt roads, they're like streets of gold. You can bet your life it's a real good life if you got a good hand to hold. It may not look like much around you. We count our blessings, living in paradise, Texas. Seen a lot of this big world, but there's no place better than home. Ain't no Hollywood lights, but there's big stars in the sky. Oh, you can make a wish on first kiss, on lose track of time, on these old dirt roads, they're like streets of gold. You can bet your life it's a real good life if you got a good hand to hold. It may not look like much around here. You count our blessings, living in paradise, Texas. Yeah, we call it paradise. That is the new current single. You can stream that on wherever your favorite streaming platform is. Spotify seems to be everybody's favorite these days. It's also on iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Amazon Unlimited. You have to have the subscription, not the free Amazon Music. Deezer, YouTube. So stream it wherever you like to stream your music. And that is the brand new song, Paradise, Texas. So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope that, like my dad says, that you will go and stream it 1,000,000 times, download it 1,000,000 times. I don't know why anybody would want 1,000,000 copies of an MP3 you can download, but that's what my dad says. And I look forward to hearing back from you guys and seeing you tag me in your social media posts and on their stories. And I will hopefully see you for Worship Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, where I will actually be doing a drawing for my mini merch bundle starter pack. So if you like my music and you leave a review, it's facebook.com/pamelamarymusic/reviews. If you leave a review, then you'll be entered in the drawing to win one of the mini merch bundle starter packs. And I'm doing that drawing next Wednesday. So if you want to be entered to win the mini merch bundle, write a review, write a glowing review if you like my music. Now, if you don't like my music, maybe not write a review. I don't really want negative reviews on there, but anyway, I would love to have you write a review. It's www.facebook.com/pamelamarymusic/reviews. It'd be awesome. And oh, Ashlyn says can't hear you. Well, I hope my Instagram didn't get all screwed up again like it does sometimes. But you guys, that's it. That's my brand new song. And I wish we were having like a big concert for my single release party. But the next best thing is to hang out with all of you for a virtual concert. And you don't get to hear all the juicy details when you're at a big concert. You don't get to see the actual DVD where the title came from and know that I was in that movie, and that's why I wrote it down. But I love you guys, and thank you so much for all the support. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you for everything. You guys mean the world, and I hope I see you on Wednesday for Worship Wednesday. Love y'all. Mwah.